Okay, well, here we are, and I'm using the Spellcaster's Tarot and, of course, the Oracle cards. Now, I'm not going to be, I'm going to be doing this zodiac-wise, and this is going to be for Aries. So here are the first two cards, and, for Aries, that's going to tell us the themes of whatever happened in the last year for Aries. And, so here we are. What are the messages for Aries? What are the messages for Aries? What are the messages for Aries? Right. So here you go. And here you go. Right, here are the two themes. So first is balance, patience, strength, and insight, and grounding. And the other one is savings, investments, nurturing, caring, and prioritizing. These have been these are the words that resonate with the themes for you in your last year of life. So let's see, what is it that you have accomplished? So you accomplished an opportunity. Seems like you got an opportunity in more so looks like in a job or in a passionate project. Could also be this university you were looking for. It could also be the kind of relationship you were looking for. Also more so, and it seems like you were able to accomplish it, and this was something that you were really wanting to do for a very long time. And the good news is that although Venus is in retrograde, as soon as it comes direct, consider that you will have more of this relationship becoming profound, whatever it is, whether it is a job, it is somebody else in your life, etc. And here is what you need to let go of. So you need to let go of spontaneity. You have a Fool, my God. There was a new beginning, but you need to remove impulsivity. And oh my God, can you see your cards? All right, so you need to let go of what is called the impulsivity, or the wanting to take a decision very quickly, not looking at details, not looking at all the ideas, and you need to let go of not being grounded. It seems like you really are away up and a bit away when it comes to grounding. Like, that's the message that's really shouting for you. And then comes the King of Pentacles, which is which is the way you can achieve what you have not achieved here in the Fool. And it looks like you're supposed to be keeping an eye on your investments. You're supposed to keep an eye on whatever you have, because there are people who are trying to sneak, who are trying to figure out what's happening, or are envious, or are not very happy about it. All right. I also see a very Taurian energy around your whole demeanor, apart from the moon energy, of course, and we are just talking after the new moon. So this is about the last year. Let's also try to figure out what is it that possibly could be the themes of this year for you, Aries. What is it that you can look forward to this year that you would be focusing on? So it seems to be the Page of Swords and the Five of Wands. Very interesting. Well, Five of Wands is all about arguments and battles that you're not expecting but are happening. Competition, wanting to get the right, space or enough space for yourself. And the Page of Swords is precisely saying that it's coming to you very soon, where you would be required to basically, have a little idea of how you're going to deal with this space, because there are going to be people or events that you're aware of that possibly are going to come in the forefront. They're not going to be, they have been you've been maintaining the balance and the patience, but they're going to come in the forefront, and you would be required to take out the sword and try to deal with them. Yeah. And then comes the very well what you would be accomplishing space, which is, let's say, what is it that you could focus on? Oh, how interesting. 5 of Swords. It's 5 of Swords here. So we have 2 5s. You really are in a balancing space. Why are you losing that balance, Aries? What is the message for Aries? Why do we have 5 of Swords here? Are you getting too influenced by others, it seems? Too taken over by others and your own addictions and pleasure to really not see the details. I mean, you are winning, but you're also ruining. And it's not only impacting your physical health, it's also impacting your mental health. And it seems like the grounding that you had really sort of achieved here, you might lose it if in case you don't pay attention to that. Right, let's see what is it that you can, do to ensure that you don't get into this space where you're into conflicts and you have to take off your swords and you find yourself not balanced and losing people or any of that. How can we help you in it? So here you go. So here it is, 4 of Swords. So really, one thing that I see very common in this reading that's shouting is that you need to be patient. As if you just cannot afford to be impulsive, Aries. You just can't be. And there are people who would be more interested in looking at your coming close to you if you're able to meditate and wait patiently for what you're doing in this coming year rather than working any impulsivity. So impulsivity is not recommended for you, at least for the next 5 months. Don't try to do that. Be very careful on how you are going to respond to anything that has been said to you or done to you, or even if there is something that you were not predicting, if there were people coming in and making your focus deviant, don't be impulsive. Another thing which I see and notice here is that you have your own misunderstandings as well, as in you have a lot of, it seems like you've been guided to do some inner work, because there are times when you hear things that are not said but how you would want them to be heard. So be careful about that. And then comes the High Priestess, and that's about you. Okay, so this is the strategy for you. What is the strategy you can have to be able to achieve the focus areas that are there for you? And one is that you meditate, as if you need to let go, and you need to really, and what are the strategies? Well, you need to wait, you need to be in the flow, you need to look at things to be revealed, Aries, instead of jumping to conclusions. See, there's a baby over here and I'm looking at it as a conclusion here. But you could expect a pregnancy as well, or a new idea or a business as well that could help you to resolve whatever is happening over here. So maybe a new job or a new business idea or a new department that you need to go to. I could even get another card for you over here, because this is the only major arcana you have in this year, which is so interesting. Well, you get another major arcana at the sun this time. So yes, so the guidance really is that you would not know a lot of things and you need to be in the flow. And yes, you could really have produce a new idea in your career or in your life, or for that matter in your relationship or so. I don't see a change in a relationship, but I definitely see a new way of looking at it. Yeah. So there we are on that space when it comes to your reading, Aries. So thank you for watching my Myastrovishesh and your tarot readings. Like and subscribe our channel if whatever we did resonated with you, and let us know in your comments if there's any feedback or there's something that you'd like us to do differently. I know nobody has the time to do that, but it really helps people like us. My name is Sameera from Myastrovishesh. See you later. Bye bye.